There's a new app in the App Store called Everyone's Connected. It's created by apostolics for apostolics. At least that's what the ad said that I saw this afternoon. But what's the whole purpose? It seems on the surface it would be a social media platform, in particular for apostolic youth who attend Oneness Pentecostal churches, in particular the United Pentecostal Church, the Assemblies of the Lord Jesus Christ, and so on. As somebody who was kicked out of the United Pentecostal Church over a decade ago because I disagreed with some of their teachings, including how finances were handled, I don't think I would be welcome there. But here's my question for anyone who's going to these platforms in an attempt to separate themselves from everything else. The young lady who hosted the ad made a comment about, we're constantly being bombarded by trashy stuff. That's true. All of us are. It doesn't matter if we are in that particular sect of Christianity or a more mainstream sect, or if we're not even Christians at all. All of us are bombarded with what is considered to be trashy stuff. But what needs to be practiced more is some good old-fashioned critical thinking. God talks about discerning things, trying the spirits to see if they are of God, and you don't need to go to a separate app to do that. That brain can be put in effect right here, right now, and you don't have to respond and comment on every piece of nonsense that's on there, because as I have stated before in blogs and in a YouTube podcast, when we do this, it creates unintentional consequences. We manufacture the controversy, often unintentionally, because we're trying to warn people, and in the end, it backfires. We end up, drawing more attention, and it becomes popular. It becomes the next big fad. So you don't necessarily need to have this app to be separate. That separation starts up here in the mind, and it's down here in the heart, and then it's reflected in your actions. I think if more people would use their brains and their hearts and just simply, refuse to be a part of it and just scroll past the nonsense, we would be better off, and there would be a whole lot less manufactured controversy in this world.